So can we agree, forgiveness is stupid, right? Some people are just actually pure evil. They don't deserve to be forgiven. They don't deserve help, and they don't deserve a second chance. What they've done is too far, too much, and we shouldn't just forgive them for that. We should always choose to take revenge, or to just absolutely berate them, hate on them, and just show them what their actions are doing, right? Because at least that's what a lot of people believe, and I thought that too for a very long time. Forgiveness is stupid. And I saw that a lot of people agreed with that. In the comments of one of my most recent videos, many people thought it was stupid to forgive because they've experienced such horrible things in their lives. But the reason I'm making a second video is because I want to talk to literally just you. I want you to realize something, okay? Forgiveness is the way. Alright, okay, you can shout at me, you can write your entire life story in the comments again, but I need you to know this. I know what they did was evil, or at least you consider it that, but don't let their bad actions remove the human inside of them. Remove the fact that God designed them just like He designed you. You're not allowed to judge anyone if you aren't perfect yourself, which you're not, alright? There's only one person who was perfect, and that was Jesus Christ. But like I was saying, some people do feel like they're pure evil because you only see the bad side of them. You only see the aftermath of what they had to suffer through. I saw a lot of people talking about how it wasn't just students, but it was also their stepfather, or it was their teacher, or something like that. You don't know what they went through. They could have gone through exactly what you were, and they ended up exactly like them because they didn't learn to forgive. So if you don't either, you're gonna end up like that as well. You have to learn that revenge is a fool's way out. Revenge will not bring you any happiness. It will not fill that hole in your heart. The reason you feel so empty inside, the reason you're so unhappy, is because you're filling yourself with hate. You're filling yourself with this belief that people aren't worthy of life, that people aren't worthy of forgiveness, of a second chance, just because you experienced the bad side of them. Now I get it, alright? I'm seeing exactly what I was in the last video, and you're probably really pissed off right now. And rightfully so, because if I told myself this when I was still getting bullied, I would probably agree with you. But there's a little story I want to tell you about the most important man in history. You know what happened to Jesus, right? It doesn't matter what religion you are, you probably know how He died on the cross. And it doesn't matter if you believe if it was for you or if it wasn't for you. There's something you have to know about that story. When He died on the cross, when He was tortured, berated, spit on, betrayed by His disciples, and He was put on the cross, bleeding from His hands, His feet, with a visible ribcage and His organs falling out. Do you know what He said? Do you know what He said? He said, "Forgive them, Father, because they don't know what they're doing." He was tortured. He was betrayed. He was spat on. The living incarnation of God. And He said, "Forgive them." So if everything He went through His entire life being hated just for trying to spread good, why do you think that's not the right path for you as well? Do you think you're not worthy of feeling good, of being happy, of forgiving? Just because you're forgiving doesn't mean you're forgetting. You don't have to like the person. You just have to forgive them and realize that they are human. No one is pure evil. No one literally just wants to cause harm. There's always a reason. And I know that their actions are not right. Okay, I get it. They're not allowed to just attack a random person for how they feel. But sometimes people feel like that is the only way to express themselves. They feel so powerless that they just want a little bit of power. They want a little bit of control over their life, and that is why they act like that. I know I'm making 2 dedicated videos defending bullies, one of the most hated kinds of people in history. But it is because I'm making this video for you, not for them. I know that what they're doing is wrong, but I know that what you're doing is even worse. You're letting them affect you. You're letting them change you. You're forgetting who you are. Does that not matter so much more? Being yourself, living a good life. Because forgiveness isn't just about letting them go, giving them a second chance, but it's also about how important it is for you. You're not gonna get happiness, you're not gonna grow, you're not gonna get successful if you're full of hatred. If you're full of vengeance, revenge, all of that people see as good things because it can motivate you for the short term. But in the end, when that motivation goes away, you're left depressed, lonely, and you don't know what to do with your life. So all I want you to do is forgive. Because if you forgive, you will be forgiven. Don't forget, they might have done horrible things, but that doesn't give you any right because you've done horrible things as well. Just because they might be seen as something different to us and to yourself, doesn't mean that they're not different to the eyes of God. All sin is bad. So don't judge others when you yourself walk imperfect. I walk imperfect. I'm not judging you. I'm purely giving you advice. You can take this however you want. So I'm not going to waste any more of your time. I really want you to understand the importance of the words I'm saying. You're only hurting yourself. With revenge, with vengeance, you're not hurting the other person. They're already hurting inside. They don't care. Instead, then they just start seeing themselves as the victim. They see themselves as just another bystander, and they don't realize the bad that they're doing because they're getting more bad themselves. But if you treat them with good, with respect, with forgiveness, then they're gonna realize that they're the ones in the wrong. If you fight back, if you take revenge, you are going down to their level, and they will never have that second thought because they're gonna think they're just normal like everyone else. You have to make them realize that what they're doing is wrong. So I know you can do it. I know it will be hard, but I know that you will succeed. I know that you will find a way. So God bless you, and amen.